What's up, everyone? It's IOB, and today, yeah, it's not good the long way. I'll do it for a few seconds next time. We're gonna be talking about, well, first, happy 10th anniversary of the movie Drillbit Taylor. You're probably thinking, Rob, what is this movie? Well, let me tell you, in this video, it's a really good, funny, action-packed movie. It's got life lessons in it, I won't lie. You know what? It's on Netflix, so right after this, or right now, go sit down on your couch. If you don't have the Netflix on the TV, where you can access through your Xbox 360 or Xbox One, that really stinks. Just order in the mail right now, or after this video, whenever, because it is really good. It's kind of a reboot of the 1980 movie Bodyguard, My Bodyguard. And not many people know about this or that other movie. I don't know why, but I want to justify Limp Bizkit reference in this video right here. It's kind of like a more appropriate version of Superbad in a way. You know, we have Troy Gentile. You might as well know him as Barry Goldberg. Looks completely different. This other guy named Wade, another guy named Emmett. Yeah. And the thing is, Wade represents Michael Cera in Superbad as like, Troy and him are like they're like best friends. But, you know, Jonah Hill, Jonah Hill's character in Superbad, Troy, his name's Ryan in the movie, by the way. Ryan really resembles Jonah Hill's character in that movie, which is mad funny. And then we have, oh yeah, I'm sorry, about Wade. Yeah, he plays the role of, like, Michael Cera in Superbad, but if he looks akin to anyone, he looks like McLovin. But speaking of McLovin, Emmett, I believe his name is, he looks like Michael Cera, but he takes the role of McLovin. And it's really funny, and I'll get into that in this video. But it's a really good movie, 102 minutes long, rated UR, because there's an extended, unrated version. Really funny, really suggest you watch that. Yeah, it came out on March 21st, 2008. When I first was exposed to this movie, I got it, my brother got it for Christmas in 2008. It was mad funny. But yeah, I'm going to get into it right now. Movie starts off in Santa Monica Pier. You see Drillbit, Owen Wilson, and his behind showing as he takes a shower because he's a homeless AWOL army vet who goes under the alias Drillbit Taylor because he punctured his pinky with a drill bit, but his real name is Bob. I'm sorry if I always do that. That's the humana, 2 orders for humana. But yeah, so Wade calls up Ryan, talking about how their first day of freshman year, what it's going to be like. Wade's stepfather comes in and says, "It's 12:45 at night," or something late. "Go to sleep." They wake up, they're both wearing 2 embarrassing bowling shirts. They try to, Wade tries to run back to change it. But he doesn't have time, and they're picked on by the bus driver. When they get into school, Wade has trouble with his locker. By the way, lockers are a pain in the necks if you're not in middle or high school yet. But he's introduced to this pretty attractive Asian girl named Brooke, who helps him with his locker, and that's where he kind of develops a crush. But then we see Rodney, I forget the last name, they say the mother's name in it. Oh, I'm so sorry. This video is pre-recorded, and I obviously want to watch the anniversary on the Wednesday. Josh Peck as Ron in Filkins. Yeah, Filkins is the other guy. He reminds me of someone I know in real life. It's just mad funny. But they're caught pushing in McLovin into a locker, and he's like, "What should I do?" And he says, "Stop." He tells him to stop. Then Filkins gets Wade and Ryan in both the shirts and calls them Siamese queers. Then proceeded to be laughed at class. In the movie, Ryan's father is divorced with his mom. Ryan doesn't like his father. Oh, you're kidding me. There's a flying squirrel in my house. I'm gonna text my mom real quick. Text Mom, I think I hear the squirrel.
Ready to send it?
Sorry about that. They tell on him. They find out Filkins is 18 and lives by himself. And he acts innocent in front of the principal, of course. And they, Ron, I think it's Ron. Ron and Filkins proceed to bully the three. The three hang out one day and discover, let's get a bodyguard. And they start interviewing people. Drillbit ends up, having to leave where he was staying because he wasn't supposed to be there. So he discovers a plan to go to Canada. So he poses as a bodyguard at this whole interview at the coffee shop to just take advantage of them, which is awful. But he is a little kind of it. He does give them strategies, like saying, "Oh, I need to go around the house and see what we can get to take out the bodyguard." The bullies, my bad. And he tells them the objects and why he needs them. He wasn't lying about them. But he's told the guy at the consignment shop? Yeah, consignment shop. That he was I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I really hope this is good. If it's not good, let me know. We can always learn. He says in the consignment shop that they have one of everything, so he just took a one thing that they didn't need. And he only gave him $125 because Kevin Hart says, "Yeah, I heard you take this from kids. All the people here are crackheads and thieves. Hey, how would you like if I called you a crackhead? You have I? Yeah, I think I have once." So he ends up, training the kids. And then, he ends up going to the school as a substitute teacher to, watch after them. He creates a bond with them. And, it's really nice. So he calls off the whole thing to want to do it with his gang of, homeless people who also join in and doing this whole substitute teacher stuff, because he really likes them. And he also so yeah. I'm sorry. You know what I do these videos, it's half script, half improv. I kind of have a basic idea of what I'm going to talk about. No one can memorize the whole thing. Let's just get real. Tries to get near Brooke. He says it's hard for him. He is just terrorized by the two. They're terrorized by the two kids. And they end up, when they go home, Drillbit and the three kids they find out that his friends are robbing the place, and he said he wanted to call it off. And once they found out, they kicked him out of his life. And then when they came back, their house was rearranged with all the stuff in there, because Drillbit took it all back and fought Don while doing it. Don is his best friend, homeless person. So they tell their parents about the situation. They tell the principal. The principal goes to tell the police. And the principal of the police. They yeah. Oh yeah, but Filkins, he acts all innocent around them. He does. Filkins pretends that he's not the bad guy. And during all this, Drillbit was apologizing to when the teacher's there who he had a relationship with. I'm sorry that I missed that. Tells her all about the story. How he wasn't a sub. He just did to protect the kids. Which is funny because in the montage of how Drillbit helped the 3 kids, how would all the freshmen have all those senior classes? Maybe they were stupid and they had to retake them. But yeah, it's just a movie. It's not really supposed to be dissected like that. Also, yeah, because I don't want to tell you the whole movie either. I was thinking too literal, I'd piece it by piece, but that would be ridiculous and long. This is already long, maybe even ridiculous. But next part, Wade goes up to ask Brooke out, but is sabotaged by those 2 punks, Filkins and Rodney, or Ron, whatever his name is. And he wants to kick his ass because Filkins insulted his girlfriend, not girlfriend, but love interest. I'm so sorry if my YouTube went down the hill. Just let me know. So Wade plans to go fight Filkins and Rodney at his party. Emmett backs out of it though. He says he renounced violence and has a future. So Wade and Ryan start training for the fight, punching each other, stuff like that. It's funny. So they go to the fight, dressed with all the shirts on, and starts beating the crap out of Filkins. 2-on-1 at this point. Then it turns into a handicap match. Not a handicap match. A tag team. Tornado tag team match as Ronnie joins in with the mix, fighting them. Then out of nowhere, off the top rope comes Emmett in the same exact shirt, attacking Filkins. Then Ronnie beats the crap out of Emmett. Yeah, I gotta stop at the arms. So at this point it's a 2-on-1 again, but then turns on a 1-on-1 when Drillbit comes in, as he got the note from Wade when he was returning, one last thing, that he was going to be in a fight, so he went there to protect him. And he didn't want to fight back, which, in the movie world, because he could have, because he was being assaulted. He didn't want to attack him because he thought he was a minor, but he was 18, he starts beating the crap out of him. And then everyone goes insane, they go nuts, they go schizo. Song lyrics. I have nothing against schizophrenic people. My prayers do go to them. And Terry Filkins goes into the house, gets a samurai sword, tries to throw it to kill them, and Drillbit catches it, and there's this much of his pinky left, the one he injured with his drill bit. Then Terry is arrested, but it comes with a few, stipulations. Watch the movie to find out. He goes to Hong Kong with his parents, Rodney talks about how he was crazy, and he doesn't get the crap beaten out of him because he's 17. But Drillbit's obviously arrested because of how he was an AWOL. 3 weeks later, he meets up with his teacher, girlfriend, and the 3 of the kids. And at the end, the very end, he becomes a nurse at the school, helping a kid with a bloody nose. And he says, I got in a fight. And he said, tell me names. I'll be your bodyguard. So hopefully there will be a Drillbit Taylor 2. Maybe it's coming out for announcement tomorrow for its 10th anniversary. Wow. Can't believe it's been 10 years. Legendary movie, guys. Really hope you like it. Really hope you watch it. It's real funny. And I really hope you like this movie review. Just remember, please rate the video, leave a comment, share, and subscribe for more. I hope I did well on it.